Welcome to Chelsea News Update. Before we start the video, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Jules Kounde to Chelsea could be held up by another transfer as a player cannot fly yet. Chelsea is looking to revive their interest in Jules Kounde with 2 weeks left in the transfer window as Thomas Tuchel plots to sign a new defender this summer. Chelsea could have a problem in their plan to sign Jules Kounde, one completely out of their hands. Thomas Tuchel has signed Romelu Lukaku for the Blues at a club record price of £97.5 million in a deal from Inter Milan. But that has been the only significant arrival at Stamford Bridge this summer despite interest in plenty of targets. The likes of Adama Traoré, Declan Rice and Aurélien Tchouameni have all been linked with a Chelsea switch. However, one player is now the top target going into the final 2 weeks of the transfer window, and that is Sevilla star Kounde. The defender is one of the most sought-after players in Europe, with a host of clubs interested including Manchester United, Tottenham and Manchester City. But Chelsea is the favourites to snap up the 22-year-old, but time is running out. Much of the deal depends on whether the Blues can shunt out players, with Tuchel instructed to trim his bloated squad, including David Zappacosta. The Italian has a deal in place to join Fiorentina this summer in a loan move, what will be his third stint away. However, that transfer can only go through when Pol Lirola joins Marseille, but there have been major problems. According to transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, Fiorentina have not authorized him to fly. In what has been described as one of the craziest transfers of the summer, Lirola was expected to be in France today to sign his contract and complete a medical. But he is still in Italy after problems arose between the two clubs over the deal. The detriment means Zappacosta remains at Stamford Bridge, preventing Tuchel from completing further transfers. Kounde, being the top target at Chelsea, puts the West London outfit in an irritating position. Tuchel: the door is always open for academy players, but there are no gifts. Thomas Tuchel confirmed yesterday that Trevoh Chalobah will be a part of his plans for the upcoming season, the latest in a string of academy graduates to have made the step up at Chelsea, and the boss has been discussing why he loves to work with homegrown players. Chalobah's success has been one of the feel-good stories of the early stages of the 2021-22 campaign, with the defender winning a trophy in his first Blues games and then scoring a superb goal on his league debut. For Tuchel, the 22-year-old's rise proves there remains plenty of opportunities for our academy players to break through and follow in the footsteps of the likes of Mason Mount and Reece James. "The door is always open," said the boss. "Always, always, always. I love it, and I truly believe the supporters love it." The mix between big names from abroad, big personalities, and famous players with the academy guys is what makes a club special. When you look at the photo when we raised the trophy in the Champions League, there are so many boys from the academy in this photo. That makes it special, and this is how it has to be. It is always about the mix. At the same time, there are no gifts at this kind of level. You have to earn your way, overcome obstacles and fight hard for them. If you want to make it at Chelsea, it is so much harder than most other clubs in Europe. It's the reality. We cannot start to prefer someone from the academy over another player if he does not provide the same level, because in the end we are here to win football games and push the group to the highest level. This is what Trevoh did, and I am more than happy to have him in the squad, continued Thomas. He joined the academy at 8 years old, and this is simply fantastic. I will always be happy to push players like this, but then you have to take your heart into your hands and be brave and courageous enough to take responsibility when it's there. We will never hold anybody down. If you come from the academy, if you can produce, if you are a nice guy like Reece, like Mason, like Trevoh, like Callum, we will never stop pushing you. But we cannot go through the door. We can just open it and show them the way, but the guys need to go through it themselves. Thanks for watching.